So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Throwing on second, Allen. He's got more once again. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Buffalo coming up with a big gain. 38 yards. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Allen to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bills have a first down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
One of the tight ends motions right. Throwing on second, here's Allen. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back to throw now, Allen. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Larry connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Going with an alternate play here. They go quick out to Davis. To the pylon, and he is in! Touchdown, Bills! Ray Davis with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Point after from Bass is up and good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
Texans nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a first down. And goes to the hurry up here. To the air, Stroud. Lofts it deep right side. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
On second down, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Houston with a huge play. 35 yards. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bills. More from Reliance Stadium coming right up. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Now it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight to force the throwaway.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Stroud now on 3rd. And the rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Looking quickly here. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And start with a give to Davis. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I think more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The tight end in motion now. Cook trying this one up the gut. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. No throw. 3rd and long. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Another one for Cook. We got very close to the first down, but they stop him at the gain of 7. It's 4th down. The Bills with the punt team out there. The Texans have Jalen Noel at the ready. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
2nd down throw for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And that hit breaks up the catch, takes us to 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now trying to run for it with Montgomery. And he'll have him 4 and the 1st down. We'll see he's brought to a stop. Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More just ahead from Reliant Stadium.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Throwing is Stroud. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The clock rolls as the Texans trying to hurry their offense to the line.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them the 1st down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
1st down.
Looking to throw. Stroud. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. He dodged the tackle. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that gives Houston the 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Stroud. Into traffic, complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A gain of 3.
Second down. Here's Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
5 seconds left, and they are going for 6. No field goal here. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting a rush to be dialed up like that? Dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is it Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay.
A 22-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Mitch Wishnowsky sets the kickoff.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Noel to return this. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Run from Montgomery to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Here's Stroud now. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Gets it to the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, goes to the line now. 1st and 10. And it looks like about 4 yards on that first down play, Brock, before he steps out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing on 2nd. Allen. Chased out to his right. Some heat on that throw, and it's caught. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Now run by Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after first down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Allen to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Off the curves, they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Punting unit out now. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Montgomery to begin the drive. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that gives the Texans a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the air, Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And what a play downfield to break up that throw. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense is doing their job.
They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10, and that is the Texans' 1st down. Now it's Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead is up to 12.
21. Texans 9. Mitch Wisnowski set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. Collins got it left side. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Rolling left, buying some time. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail, it would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive. Is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field? After you put 6 on the board.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen sent in motion right. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. And motion the slot man right. Throwing on 2nd. Here's Allen. Catch made over the middle. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. It'll be 1st down, Buffalo.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get a 1st down.
And they've got a 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Allen looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. What a dive! I think he caught it! Big hitter on 1st down. 38 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Jake, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Second down throw for Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Bass's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the targets. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could. And the incompletions continue to pile up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's going to be brought down. Normally, that would pick up the first, not this time. Still have a lengthy fourth down ahead.
Gain on the play, but it leads to fourth down.
Desperation time here. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. Into a crowd, and intercepted! The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.